Certainly, you've seen these labels on chemical containers, but you may not have understood exactly what the colors and numbers mean. Well, let's take 2 or 3 minutes to clear it up and explain this particular labeling method. A suggested method for identifying hazardous material containers is the Modified National Fire Protection Association system. The Nfpa method, which is used in addition to the original container label, provides quick recognition in an emergency. The Nfpa utilizes a diamond-shaped warning symbol which has 4 sections, usually color-coded. The left diamond signifies the health section, coded blue. The top diamond is the flammability rating, coded red, and the right diamond is the reactivity signal, coded yellow. The bottom diamond is colored white and contains special symbols indicating properties and categories not explained by the other sections. The rating systems within each section are numbered from 0 to 4, ranging from least dangerous to extremely dangerous. In addition, OSHA and the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health have indicated that the scale caution, warning, and danger is appropriate for warning labels. If both of these warnings are to be placed on a container, the word danger would cover any diamond which had at least 1, 3, or 4 rating. Warning would cover any diamond which had at least 1, 2 rating. And caution would appear with diamonds having nothing greater than a 1 rating. If the Nfpa diamond is used and workers are properly instructed in its use, the other system is probably unnecessary. Remember, each label must also identify the material and the manufacturer or distributor, as well as safety precautions, emergency procedures, and the emergency telephone number. Now, let's talk about each of the 4 sections in a little more detail. First, we'll talk about the health hazards section. That's the blue left diamond. Now, a Class 4 in this section can be defined as materials which, on very short exposure, could cause death or major residual injury, even though prompt medical treatment was given. A Class 3, materials which on short exposure could cause serious temporary or residual injury even though prompt medical treatment was given. Class 2, materials which on intense or continued exposure could cause temporary incapacitation or possible residual injury unless prompt medical treatment is given. Class 1, materials which on exposure would cause irritation but only minor residual injury even if no treatment were given. And a 0 in this section is for materials which do not present a health hazard. Let's move along to the flammability section, the top red diamond. A Class 4 here means materials which will burn readily and rapidly, or which will completely vaporize at atmospheric pressure and normal ambient temperature. Class 3, liquids and solids that can be ignited under almost all ambient temperature conditions. Class 2, materials that must be moderately heated or exposed to relatively high ambient temperatures before ignition can occur. Class 1, materials that must be preheated to high temperatures before ignition can occur. And a Class 0 in the flammability diamond means materials that will not burn. The next diamond is for the reactivity standard. It's the right-hand or yellow diamond. A Class 4 here means materials which in themselves are readily capable of detonation or explosive detonation or of explosive decomposition or reaction at normal temperatures and pressures. A Class 3 reactivity standard is materials which in themselves are capable of detonation or explosive reaction but require a strong initiating source, or which must be heated under confinement before initiation, or which react explosively with water. A Class 2, materials which in themselves are normally unstable and readily undergo violent chemical change but do not detonate. Also, materials which may react violently with water or which may form potentially explosive mixtures with water. A Class 1, materials which in themselves are normally stable but which can become unstable at elevated temperatures and pressures, or which may react with water with some release of energy but not violently. And a Class 0, materials which in themselves are normally stable and which are not reactive with water. And the fourth and final diamond is the white lower diamond. It's used for other hazards. A Class W in the white lower diamond can be defined as a substance which you should use no water with. Acid, of course, means acids. If the class is base, it signifies alkalis, cyanides, or neutral salts. OXY as a class means oxidizing agents. FLAM stands for flammable materials. Flammability classes 2, 3, and 4. RAD signifies a radioactive material, and PYRO is for pyrophoric gases. If you're unsure of the degree of hazard and the correct number or symbol to insert, contact the manufacturer or a qualified health and safety professional for assistance. Entries must be correct. That's it. The Nfpa method of labeling is designed to aid firefighters at the scene of a fire. Quick recognition of hazards is an important step in emergency situations, and if you're prepared with the proper labeling system, you've got it made. Preparing for emergencies is a good step in preventing those emergencies. Thank you.